by now, then you should probably get familiar. My leather jacket thriller, the show ain't nothing iller. Man, I'm a lady killer, if I want her, I'ma steal her. I promise I can make her fly away like caterpillars. So if you don't know by now, then you should probably get familiar. So if you don't know by now, then you should probably get familiar. So if you don't know by now, then you should
Music here with G-Eazy, about to perform at the Tumbleweed in Stillwater. Thank you for sitting down with us for this interview. Let's start it off. So your album titled Must Be Nice drops in less than 2 weeks. Can you explain the title a little bit?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's basically, the album is a snapshot of where I am at this chapter of my life. You know, I've been working at this for a minute. You know, it's been a dream of mine since I was like a freshman in high school, and it's finally starting to materialize. It's coming together. It's like I'm living out here on tour all the fucking time. You know, so it's like it's coming together. So it's kind of like me outside the window looking through the glass being like, man, it must be nice to be in there. You know what I'm saying? Like observing everything and wanting this for so long, and then it's starting to happen, and it's like, it must be nice to be there. It must be nice to, finally be touring and, to have fans that, scream the words of your songs, and, it's like, I don't know, man. The whole album is really just a snapshot of where I am here at this point. It's just this chapter of my life.
So you said you started freshman year, I'm sorry. You produced a lot of different tracks.
Yeah, I've been making beats since freshman year in high school.
Okay, so did one come before that, or did you start at the same time?
It was around the same time. I pretty much sucked at the vocal first, I always incorporated the vocals. I was never really just a producer that didn't rap much, and I always wanted to be that, like, all-in kind of like artist that made the beats, recorded the songs, mixed everything, did the artwork, did all that shit.
So you dropped a song off Must Be Nice earlier today, Late Killers.
You like it?
Oh, it's raw. Besides Hoodie, who has been your favorite artist to work with, and who would you like to work with in the future?
Well, my son is a really good friend of mine. I've worked with a lot. It's always fun to work with. But I mean, outside of rappers, Devin Baldwin, who I frequently collaborate with, it's like it's so easy for me and her to work together. Whether or not she's singing lead vocals or singing chorus, or it's just her stepping into the studio and using her voice as an instrument. Like, she'll lay down harmonies for me, and you won't even know that it's not a sample. That's just her singing part. She's singing on Lady Killers. That da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Like, it sounds like an instrument, like a synth, but that's just her.
Yeah, it sounds like the same.
So it's fun for me to, just have a singer on hand to be able to work with her.
Not to look too far ahead, but after Must Be Nice, we don't know what you're going to do. So, what can we expect from G-Eazy after?
Well, I'm going to do my first tour. After this May tour, Must Be Nice comes out, and then I do like 2 weeks of my own headlining tour, and then, I'm going to lay low for like 2 months. The album's slow, do shows here and there, and start working on the next stuff. So then around the time like January, February hits, I'm going to go out on my own big beach tour. Music stocked up to keep putting out like while it's on that tour. It never stops. It never stops.
Can you compare a little bit tonight performing with and then tomorrow night in Oklahoma City with Nathan Love, Josh Love? What is that? Can you compare that a little bit? This show and the show where the headline with the main track?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's exciting in both ways, dude. I mean, it's like being out on tour with somebody like me is great. It's a badass crowd every night. And I mean this in the best ways, but I look at him playing, I'm like, man, I can't wait till I see him, And it's been a hell of a ride, and it's like, me and Hoodie talk about this, like, we've both been there playing shows in front of small ass crowds, like, seeing him do it was always inspiration for me to be like, yo, you don't have to sign, you can stay independent, and you can get to that point where you're the headliner everywhere you go, and everybody knows you. So it's like, I mean, it's just another part of the process. It won't be long until everywhere I go will be that same kind of crazy, sort of,
What can you say is the biggest thing you might have
somebody come up from giving free mixtapes out, hitting the blogs to actually releasing that album and going #1 on iTunes. That's what impresses me the most, man. It's just how he's strategic and everything out. But in terms of the show, I mean, he's got his band musicians and new bands. That's how I always want to build out my show and incorporate like guitar, keys, eventually, bass, like all this other stuff. So it's like turn it into really like more of like a live music experience.
So after tonight, you'll be a third of the way through.
That's crazy.
That was obviously probably insane. But can you explain how it's going?
It's so crazy.
St. Louis last night.
St. Louis last night, man, was the best show.
I saw JW crowd surfing.
Yeah.
It's one of the best crowd surfing.
Yeah, that was good. No, man, I can't even put it in words, man. The energy of these shows is so intense. Like, I think me and him coming together for this tour was just, it fits so well because like we have so much like crossover within our fan bases. Anybody that's excited about my music probably digs Hoodie and vice versa, So it's like, it's just dope.
You can tell on Lady Killers.
Yeah.
You guys get together.
Right.
Alright, last question, just for fun. Can you compare your show last night, which was crazy in St. Louis, to your first time ever performed?
First time I ever performed, man. If I just could have like back then saw a video of last night's performance, I'd be like, no way, like that's ever gonna get to that level, Because like it started out so small, it started out so humble that it was like, to think that I could get there would be something that I really don't dream of, So it's like, I think it would have been enough to keep me going and keep me inspired forever. So I just know that eventually we'll get there, But yeah.
Alright, well thanks for sitting down with us.
I know, man.
Bro, I'm the man, did you not know that? Your girl want me to take a picture with her on her Kodak. And you're so whack, she knows that I be where the coke is smoke at. See her friend and I'm going for that 3 like I'm Steve Novak.